Hello guys, thank you very much for joining me. This is Roy Machingura. Welcome back to Pip Valley, where we do a weekly pre-market analysis looking at the monthly, weekly and the daily chart. Okay, so it being a new month, we are going to look at the monthly analysis, weekly and the daily chart. As usual, we're going to start with the Euro USD. On this time frame, what you can notice is that the price has been ranging between this zone, let's say 1.24835 and 1.06393. So the price has been ranging between these two zones, and now we can notice that we are likely to have two scenarios, which will be the bullish and the bearish. Upon breaking this zone, we can notice that the price went on and retested this zone as a resistance zone, and now it is coming back again for the second time, making this a double top. And also the price broke the 1.18388 zone, right? After breaking it then pulled back to retest it, and it seems that this zone has not held as a support zone because this candle went on and closed below 1.3883, which may mean that this has been a false break, right? What we'll be waiting for is now for the price to close below this zone. If the price breaks below this zone, we'll be expecting it to pull back and also in the process retest 1.18388 zone. And if this zone holds as a resistance zone and also forming a lower high, then we'll be anticipating that the price will move all the way to the downside, maybe up to 1.12390. In terms of the bullish trades, what we'll be expecting now is that the price is going to straight away reverse from this point, forming a higher low. And after forming a higher low, this would also mean that this 1.18388 zone would have also held as a support zone in this breakout. We'll be now expecting that the price is going to move to the upside, maybe to just retest this zone again, or probably break it, pull back to retest, and then move to the upside. So these are the two scenarios that I'm expecting in the monthly chart. And now let's move on to the weekly chart. So we had the bullish trend, right? And also we had a breakout, right? And from this breakout, we're expecting the price to retest this zone, which seemingly it did not hold because the price went on and closed below 1.18476. So bearing that in mind, what we'll be expecting now is that we can see that the price broke this zone, which means that this zone failed to hold as a support zone. And also in the process, it also formed a series of lower lows and lower highs, right? So what we'll be expecting now in the coming week is that since this zone did not hold as a support zone, we'll be generally anticipating bearish movements, right? So we'll also expect the price to pull back since it has formed a lower low, to pull back and close below 1.19486. And if it closes below 1.19486 in the process, also retesting this zone as a resistance zone, we'll be expecting that the price is going to move to the downside, obviously in a fashion of lower lows and lower highs. However, on the bullish side of it, which I anticipate to be more probable than the bearish, we'll be expecting that upon pulling back, the price is going to close above 1.19486, and if it pulls back and retests this zone again as a support zone and it holds or closes above 1.18476 or above 1.17446, in the process forming a higher low, then we'll be expecting the price to move all the way to the upside, maybe up to 1.22516. And also we can notice, maybe just another scenario, we can notice that the price has been moving in this ascending channel. So we can also expect that the price may also pull back and also retest this level before moving all the way to the downside. This was likely to happen in the coming weeks, maybe after retest of this zone we have just said. Okay, so these are the movements that I'm expecting on the weekly chart. Now I move on to the daily chart. We have a general bearish trend. Also, we can notice that ever since the price broke this zone, it came and retested this zone. But unfortunately, it seems after retesting this zone, the price didn't hold as a support zone. So we are now looking to trade this as a fake breakout. Given that, we'll be expecting generally the price to move to the downside. So since the price has been forming a series of lower lows and lower highs, we'll be expecting that the bearish trades will have a higher probability than the bullish trades. So in the coming week, we'll be expecting that since the price has formed a lower high, right, we'll be expecting the price to continue the movement to the downside. The other scenario is that since the price broke this support zone, it may seek to retest it as a resistance zone. So what we are likely to notice is that the price may close above 1.17985, then seek to retest this zone 1.18378 as a resistance zone. And if this zone holds as a resistance zone, then the price is going to move to the downside. On the bullish side of things now, we'll be expecting that the price is going to reverse, and then upon retesting this zone as a resistance zone, this zone may fail to hold as a resistance zone, and then the price will move to the upside, maybe close above 1.19951, and then pull back to retest this as a support zone before moving all the way to the upside. So this movement will be backed by our monthly chart, because the price hasn't formed a higher low or a lower low ever since making this higher high. So if the price here forms a higher low, it's going to support our bullish movement. So basically our monthly chart is our anchor, where we're saying that if the price forms a higher low on the monthly chart, then we're expecting a bullish movement on the daily and the weekly chart. But if the price forms a lower low on the monthly chart, then we'll be expecting the price to continue moving to the downside. So these are the scenarios that I'll be expecting on the daily chart. If you feel that this was a good analysis, please click the like button so that more people will be able to see it. And also, thank you very much, guys, for the 100 subscriptions that we surpassed last week. I'm so grateful. Thank you very much, guys, for joining me. It has been a pleasure having you here. That leaves me to say, manage your risk well, grind the markets with great. Roy Machingura out.